Skip it up and that up.
First and foremost, I want to give a disclaimer with this video because I want to make people understand where I'm coming from. I do not condone the online abuse that Ashley Judd has received online. Some of the things I heard that were said to her in her TED Talks video were disgusting. People could say horrible things online, and I totally condemn it. I don't understand how someone could just go on the internet and be so filled with hate and anger that they'll call someone they don't even know every name in the book. Okay, I'll have the video to her TED Talks speech in the description below. You can check it out. I'm not. It's, you know, I have a foul mouth, but there was some shit that has been said to her that I won't even repeat in this video. I just, it floors me that there's so many hateful, angry people that will just take time out because they're so filled with hate to go online and say the shit that they said to her. Okay. She's also been sexually abused, and I think that's horrible. I feel very terrible that she had to go through those things, and I genuinely mean that, and I don't want to take anything away from that as well. But it doesn't take away the fact that she also said some dumbass shit, especially regarding video games. Now, this TED Talks happened, or it was uploaded to YouTube about maybe 8 days ago, I believe, about a week ago. And she was talking about the technology industry and sexism in it and other things along those lines. Things we've heard a billion times before. But she brought up video games. She was saying she was at a party somewhere or a meeting somewhere, and she was talking to a game developer there. And this is what she had to say about the gaming industry as a whole.
And more love for my friends in tech. Profiteering off misogyny in video games must end. I'm so tired of hearing you talk to me at cocktail parties, like you did a couple weeks ago in Aspen, about how deplorable #Gamergate was when you're still making billions of dollars off games that maim and dump women for sport. Basta, as the Italians would say. Enough.
And of course, at this point, the whole crowd full of feminists. If you don't believe me, you could actually see where they pan to the crowd. There's all females there. Roared and applauded, saying, yes, the gaming industry, you have to stop making those games where you go out and purposely maim and rape women. Yeah, even though you didn't mention an example of a game, you're a genius, Ashley Judd. Hey, Ashley, I'm going to ask you a question, okay? What game are you talking about? What game do you go out and, excuse me again, I have to read it again so I don't misquote her. What game is it where you go out and maim and dump women for sport? I've never played one. I want an example from you, not you just making a general blanket statement just to make it seem good while you're on fucking stage. What fucking game have you played by a AAA developer or a reputable indie developer that isn't some fucking 16-year-old kid just making a stupid ass game for the lulz? He might make a game like that where you go out and rape women and do shit. What game have you played that's sold at GameStop or sold on PSN or sold on Steam or sold on Xbox Live, where your mission is to go out and rape and maim women? I'll fucking wait. There is no game. There's no fucking game that you do that. You're full of fucking shit. And like Eric Kane said in his Forbes article, you're probably talking about the lowest hanging fruit, Grand Theft Auto 5, where you don't do that either. You just fucking listen to other stupid fucking articles and watch other stupid videos. You probably don't even play goddamn games yourself. I know you don't, by how your general blanket statement made no examples. And you're like, oh, Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5. You have to go out and kill women. No! It's an equal opportunity. You can kill all men if you want to. You can leave every woman alone in Grand Theft Auto 5, run out on the street with a machine gun or a shotgun and kill all men. It's your choice. There's no game out there, none, nada, zip, that you just go around killing women. And that's the goal of the game. Your statement is fucking stupid. I'm so tired of these stupid statements. Basta. Enough of them. You're full of shit. You said that because you know it's a key word to say, you know it's a key statement to make, and you got your applause. Gamergate, even though it's fucking basically dead now, you got your applause. You mentioned those two things, Gamergate and misogyny in games. Yay! Yay, Ashley Judd, you're so brilliant, even though you're full of shit. Please, message me on Twitter. Or if you don't want to message someone. Message another feminist on Twitter. I'm sure you won't message me. And tell them a game where you go out and you just attack women for the sake of attacking women. And if you have one, I'll shut my fucking mouth, but I know you don't because you're full of shit. What bothered me too about Ashley Judd's TED Talks video or TED video was that she was talking about online abuse. And again, I don't condone online abuse, okay? And especially the next level shit where people dox, people go after people's families, do horrible things, slander them, libel them. It's unacceptable, and there should be stricter laws with that. I won't take that away from her. But the way she was phrasing it and wording it, and women have done this before too, who are feminists, is that she was making it like it was only a woman's problem. Let me tell you something, Ashley. It isn't only a woman's problem. That shit happened to me. You were talking about people putting your picture up and saying how they want to come on your face. I've had pictures mailed to me that were photoshopped of me and my fiance in ways that I won't even describe. I've had pictures put on the internet photoshopped of me. I've had people libel me and slander me and say I did things I didn't do to get sponsors to run away from me. Okay? I've had letters mailed to my mother saying how I'm going to be a horrible father. I've had letters mailed to me with nasty pictures and vague threats in them. I've had all that shit happen to me. And let me ask you a question, Ashley. Do I have a vagina? I may have man tits, but guess what? I'm a male. I'm not a woman. The problems you were mentioning about online abuse, they aren't just a woman's problem. It's a human problem. We all deal with it. Something needs to happen for everybody. And when you try to make it just a woman's problem, it cheapens the problem because it makes people like me pissed off because the same shit happened to me. I have even other friends too who aren't even online at all. Okay, I'm not going to mention them, but dealt with stalkers too, who they tried to slander them so they hurt their careers and their jobs. And he was male. It's a human problem. Okay, it's not just a female problem. It's not just a feminist problem. It's not a woman's problem. It's all of our problems. And when you make these fucking videos and feminists think, oh, online abuse for women, it makes the whole problem seem cheap. And it makes it seem like it's only for women when we all deal with it. And something about the internet needs to be done as a whole. I don't know what it is because I don't want to see censorship either, but something needs to be done before the whole damn internet's censored and someone does draconian laws to start stopping online abuse and they use it as a way to censor the internet and they abuse their power. I don't want to see that either. Secondly, when you make online abuse a woman's problem, when men come forward and say, I've been abused or I've dealt with slander and libel and threats and all that, people go, oh, what are you, a woman? Why are you bitching about this? What are you, a coward? Grow a set and be a man. Stop making something that we all deal with inclusive. Stop making it just about you. It's selfish to do, and it hurts other people like me who also have dealt with issues like this. It's funny, before I even heard about what Ashley Judd did on TED Talks, I've been thinking about this a lot, and it scares the fucking shit out of me, is that we're living, because of how fast information travels, it's actually hurting information. We're living in another dark age now. What do I mean? The internet's a beautiful place, don't get me wrong. It's because of the internet and how I could sit in front of a computer and click a mouse button and upload a video to YouTube that I have make a living, talking to you guys. And that's amazing. That's an amazing thing. How fast that you could communicate with other people around the world. You could have an audience around the world and not even leave your house. But at the same time, with how fast that information could spread in a positive way, people who also have agendas, negative information, false information could also spread just as fast. That's why we're having this plague of fake news. You can make a video, make up what seem like well-educated lies about something or someone, upload it, post it, and if people like what they read or want to listen to what you said, even if it's a complete lie, they'll spread it like wildfire, and people will believe that person who told total lies just because their article was eloquent or their video was eloquent, and it spreads all over the place, and now fake information that's lying about something or someone is spread all over the world. So you don't know what's fake and what's not. And you could be like, oh, Rich, I'll do research. And I know I said, and I'm kind of taking back what I said now. I said like a couple weeks ago, you could do 5 minutes of research and find out what's true and what's not. And you can't. or you can, but it's a hell of a lot tougher because that person who made that fake article may make other fake articles to cover their tracks to make you think what they said is true. So like, oh yeah, I did research and I found 10 other articles that are saying, oh, this is real. I researched it. And you may be falling into a trap where those other 10 articles are by the same person or group of people who want to put that misinformation out there. So in a way, because of how fast information can spread, we're living in another dark age. It's like we're before the printing press again in some ways, because you don't know what's real and what's not, because anyone could upload information at the click of a button, and they may have ill intentions, or they may want to push their own agenda forward, and they'll tell you half-truths or non-truths to get their information out there and to make their agenda push forward and make you listen to things that aren't true and make people believe them. And it works. And that is fucking scary. Just like Ashley Judd said that, you know, games are out there maiming and going after women and killing them for sport, and she gave no proof of it. But because she said it in an eloquent way, now people will believe her. Misinformation is a scary thing, man. I love the internet, but it also scares the shit out of me at the same time.